Good morning and welcome back to the Good Witch. This is your Leo March 2020 intuitive tarot reading. I did the Gemini reading right before this one. The energy in the entire room has changed, Leo. Love it. Love, love, love the energy that's coming for you this month. It may not feel like that right now, but for the rest of this month, for the majority of this month, you're going to have, like, let's just call it a sexy month. You got spring fever happening, okay? The song is just, I think it's, what's his name? J.P. Morton and JoJo. And that's not even something I really listen to. But the song goes, if you love me, just say so. 'Cause I can't play these games with you no more. If you love me, just say so. There's something I want to do before I go. It's not about her leaving or him leaving. It's the guy and a girl singing the song together. It's about them becoming very vocal about how much they love each other and how much they want to be with each other. It's actually a very sexy song. And the other one is by a guy named Sebastian called Time. Sebastian? Yep, Sebastian, called Time, where it's basically, I love you when your hair's in a bun and a ponytail. I know I'm busy, but for you, I have time. I might not have time to go visit my mother. I may not have time to finish all my projects at work on time. I might not have time to do my own personal self-care, but I have time for you. And you're basically telling this person that if you don't have that kind of time, and I'm not worth that, then I gotta go. And you mean it. And this month you're gonna stick to it. Hopefully it's a new start, a new spring. You know time changing soon. So are you. Let's look at your love. Yeah, your love, your prosperity, and a message from the divine. I just got told I need to pull some cards for your health. Okay, so I'm gonna pull another section just for you, Leo, for your health, okay? And I'll wait to pull the base cards until I'll pull them now from here. Okay. And we'll look at them in a second. There's like multiple decks up there, sorry. Hey, kitty. Stop trying to leave. I'm not getting up right now. He was scratching at the door. Where you at? Say hi, Bandersnatch. Say hello. You gonna help me tell the Leos about their love life? Let's tell them. Okay, don't you do it. He's doing it. Your overall energy for your love life is a new romantic cycle begins. Sorry. This is my romantic cycle right now. A new romantic cycle begins. And the kitty cat says you may need to dash him with some Florida water since he keeps trying to knock it over onto your cards. You have the Six of Discs. Oh, and I also, while I was pulling your cards, y'all know I normally pull 3 per thing. You got 4. You have the Six of Discs, the Nine of Cups, the Death card, and the Lovers. Thank you for making a mess. Sorry, y'all, the Virgo in me won't let that slide. Okay, there we go. So, the Six of Discs, success. The Nine of Cups, happiness, the Death card, and the Lovers. And the overall energy of your love is a new romantic cycle approaches. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a new romantic partner. It could. If they don't show you what you need to see, it definitely could easily mean a new romantic partner. But what I'm seeing here is you're going to articulate yourself successfully. They're going to change and try to make you happy so you guys can stay together. They're going to try because they're going to take you very seriously this time, whether they show you that they're taking you seriously or not. Some of them may actually laugh when you tell them you're leaving if they don't show you certain things. But they hear you. And they're going to try. Some of them are going to put forth a very half-assed attempt because they don't believe you because you've said that before. But fortune is definitely in your favor. So for the most part, they're going to try to fix it. Because you are very serious, whether they believe it or not, that if they don't fix it and you don't get what you need, you're going to leave. You're so disrespectful. Come here. Okay, but say hi. Where you going? Go back there. Okay, sorry. He hasn't been on any of my other videos this month. You guys can go skim through them. Watch your sun, moon, and rising sign. He's not in them. Fortune. Yeah, they don't think you're actually gonna leave, but you will. So with these changes that they're making, I don't really see them being long-term. They're in their Prince energy and not their Emperor energy. But they're gonna do what they can to make this month great. Maybe next month or the month after they go back. But in the that's their intent. But in the process of them changing for you and showing you how much they like you and how much they want you and making time for you, they'll begin to enjoy it. And they'll begin to see you for the person that you are, because when they start to show you a different part of them, you start to show them a different part of you. So they get to see that vibrant, happy piece of you that they may not have seen ever or haven't seen in a very long time. So my advice for you this month is flow with it. If you're in a relationship, flow with it when they're trying to fix it, as long as they put forth that effort. And for those of you who are not in a relationship, set the expectation for this new person that's coming in and set the expectation up front. Not in a mean, bossy way, but just tell me what you want. I'm gonna tell you what I want. I'm gonna tell you what I need from this situation. I expect to be happy. I expect to go out. I expect to be respected. I expect to laugh. I expect whatever I expect monogamy, if that's what you expect. Because remember, this is a new person coming in that you're dating. For my single people, but let your expectations be known up front and they'll respect that. And I got a feeling that this new person will try to meet every expectation that you set forth. Now, if there's some expectation that you have that you are nervous about setting forth, then is it truly worth them doing? Because you're not willing to say it. It must not matter that much. And that's how they're going to see it. So be very careful. Did I start to mumble? I tend to start talking to y'all like y'all sitting right here. I'm sorry. One of my comments made me aware of that I do that. So thank you for that. So make your needs known. Make your expectations known to this person. And stick to your guns about leaving if they don't do it. Not in a negative way, just this isn't what I want and I have to love me. And if you can't love me the way I want to be loved, then you need to find someone else to love. And I need to let someone else love me the way I want to be loved. And that is okay, Leo. I need you to let that hair down, let that mane down, put that roar out there. But you know, in a nice way. Y'all know how to finesse it. And that goes for men and women. This isn't gender-based at all. Let's look at your money. Okay, overall energy for your money. Full moon in Gemini. The answers that you need are coming. The Princess of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Devil. The Seven of Swords. The answers you need are coming. That thing that you've been feeling a little bit unstable about, you were excited but unstable about it at the same time. You're wondering if you were going to be successful at it, if it was a good idea. A lot of you have been trying to use your third eye or look into the future even to see doing some divination possibly, or having someone do it for you, and you feel like it's going to fail. So it probably will, because you're putting out that energy of it's going to fail. The energy that you need to be putting out there is it's going to succeed. And as you put out that it's going to succeed, you can figure out how. The how will come to you. Don't worry about the how. Just know that it's going, that it's coming, that it's happening. So your finances might have you a bit emotional this month, because not because you're without, you think you'll be stable, your bills are paid, you might not have everything you want, but you have everything you need, but you want to grow. Part of you wants to grow and part of you wants to be still. You're scared, you're stuck in that stagnant place. That place of uncertainty for a lot of you. Like you started a project and you didn't finish it. You got halfway there and you're like, okay, do I really want to continue to do this? It's so much stress, it's so much work. And honestly, no one can tell you to complete it. No one can tell you that you need to do that, because honestly, you have everything you need. It's about what you want. And there's no shame in it either way. There's no shame in it either way. Whether you decide that you want to continue on the upward path, or if you want to continue on a horizontal path or a vertical path, it doesn't matter. It's your path. You can go on the diagonal path, the zigzag path. It's your path, as long as that path makes you happy. Because you could shoot all the way to the top to become a billionaire and run the corporation that you work for, and when you get there, you're miserable. When you were at your level, your medium level, or your level now, you were happy and you were enjoying life and you were doing all those things that you wanted to do. Maybe you weren't doing the things that you love to do every day, but you were loving the life that you were living and you were happy, and you let people talk you into thinking that that is not enough. Not enough for whom? It might not be enough for you in 2 years from now, but if it's enough for you now, enjoy it. While you figure it out, don't live your life based on what someone else wants you to do, Leo. That's basically what you were doing with your love life. Letting them do whatever they wanted to without any expectations. You potentially could be getting ready to do the same thing in your financial life, letting other people make decisions for you, and that is not very Leo-like behavior. I need y'all to get it together. Let's look at your message from the divine. That might have been it, but let's look at your message from the divine. I really hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna replay this to see, but I don't want to stop because I'm in a groove. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Message from the divine. Nothing is set in stone. The water's constantly moving. The Five of Swords. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords again. And the Queen of Wands. Through turbulent waters, you are victorious. 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 Things may not always go the way you want them to. But as long as when you lose, because we all lose sometimes, you don't lose sight of the importance of peace and understanding towards yourself, you will be okay. Because just because I didn't win this time doesn't mean I will never win. It just means I have to take the lesson in the loss this time and build on that, so that when it's time for me to, when I'm up again, when I'm up to bat again, I'll do better and I'll potentially win that time. And if I don't win that time, I still love myself through it. And I'm going to try again or try something new. Whatever I decide, because I decide whether I have peace or not. And I decide whether I love me or not. And I decide whether I am loved or not. I decide whether I am defeated. Just because I lost doesn't mean I'm defeated. So things may not always go your way. Hey, kitty. Things may not always go your way. Please don't scratch me. Please, okay. Sorry, it's climbing my leg. Things may not always go your way, but that doesn't mean they went the wrong way. Maybe it means you need to learn a lesson before you get that promotion. Maybe you need to do some more research. Before you get pregnant, maybe you need to prepare more. Maybe make sure it's with the right person before you have that kid. Before you get married, maybe you need to learn a little bit more about this person that you're with. Before you run this marathon, maybe you need to work out a little bit more before you finish. Maybe you need to practice a different way. And it's not set in stone that just because you didn't do it this time, it won't ever happen. So be aware of that, okay? And let's look at your health. For some reason, you're the only sign I have to look at their health. I'm curious as to why, what you got going on. I want you to check to see what your moon sign is. And my cuspers. If you're a Leo cusper, if you're a Virgo Libra, a Virgo Leo, I want you to look at this video. If you're a cusper or Leo is heavy in your chart, I really want you to watch this because I just feel like some of you need to. As far as your health goes, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Cat. Down. See, I try to give him an inch. And he walks all over my table. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so some of you have been dealing with some health issues, or some of your family members have been dealing with some health issues, and you've been pretending not to be stressed or not to care about it, but at night you're praying and wishing on stars that everything works out well for you. And it will. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. Spirit is saying 6 to 8 weeks. You probably have about 6 to 8 weeks. And it may come quicker than that, of things that you need to take care of, but it is going to work out in your favor. So, and like I said, with your message from the divine, just because you lose today doesn't mean you will always lose. You see this? Look at this. Yeah, I'm telling on you. This is what he wants to do right now. And you're going to have to take this approach with your health. Just let it do what it's going to do. And love yourself through it. Sometimes we lose people. Some of you may be getting ready to experience death of a loved one. Hopefully not. But this person is already sick and has been sick for a very long time. They may not have told you, but they're sick for a very long time. And this isn't for everybody. This is for a few people, but not for everybody. Understand what they meant to you in life. And understand that in death, energy just transfers. It doesn't dissipate. So everything that they were talking to you and teaching you about in life, it'll just absorb more in death. Yes, he's doing that. He's a boy. That's so strange. Okay, I gotta go. Peace, love, and light, Leo. And I don't think I said this in this video at all, but please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Sorry that I'm not sorry. Your video was invaded by a wonderful cat who tries to molest me. What other reader can say that? Peace from the Good Witch.